The prosecution said some shit like Meg said something about his music, and then they got into an argument, and then like, what? Are you kidding me? She does not have a solid defense for this. They was in the pool with Kylie Jenner.
Thank you.
Tor- Meg got tight. They clearly said that Meg and Kelsey was fighting. We're gonna see a crazy turn of events. And look, y'all, the replays is on. And look, like, yeah, I'm expecting this week. You know what I'm saying? That was just some super emotional thought shit. But that's because last night we packed.
Wait a minute. Who believes what I want to know? I can't. What the fuck?
Yo, that shit is crazy, man. Yo, these niggas be hyper emotional empaths, man.
I mean, that's their, that's their.
Man, I didn't think it warranted
She
all
has
that. I
she
didn't think.
has a nice little following similar to the Beehive and Barbies, but all that fandom doesn't neglect the fact that you lied, and now you got your fans out here defending this lie to the point where they just insult, called y'all type of names out the book, but coming here trying to be respectful and try to make a valid point because they know she lied. My thing is this: when you get shot, I mean, in the foot too, with like something like that, don't you need crutches, wheelchair? I mean, she had like a boot on for a couple of days. She was going live trying to justify it, but
Then she
everybody
was
started.
then she was
Go ahead.
twerking in the club with Future.
Yep, yeah, all that stuff got brought to light, and this is stuff that's average Joe's was just looking at before even court was date was mentioned. Like, yo, how you got shot, but you back on stage a week later? You know what I mean? So
For
it's just
real,
like
I was about to say that.
it's just like if we just sit down and look at what we're actually looking at and get out our feelings, like you guys keep mentioning, and it's not even in our hands no more. So we going back and forth with each other, who
But
shot
I
who.
can't
It's about to
lie
come
though.
down to the nitty gritty.
I guess that's not. I I don't know. I bought some weed for somebody who got shot the same day, so I don't know.
Hey yo, yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot of that this week, man. It's gonna be a whole lot of that. I don't mind it. I'm a stand firm on this. Look, the dude asked me why am I going hard for Tory? I have a
He
feeling that
called
he
you
did
ugly.
not
My
do it.
feelings are hurt.
What you said?
He had to break out the ugly. He had to say he had to go low. And now my feelings are hurt.
Nah, I don't mind that, y'all. That's that shit. That's what. Look, anytime you stand on something, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, you stand on some shit, and that's when these things become a belief. I'm looking at this from an intellectual, logistical, logical, rational perspective. I'm not getting my emotions involved with this situation like that. Cause for some of these niggas, it's a religious thing. They probably
I
got they
I'm
probably
playing.
got a Meg they probably got a Meg the Stallion shrine in their house. Motherfuckers, shit is entertainment.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's funny. I'm just being sarcastic.
But wait though. I mean, yeah, it is entertaining in a way. But hey yo, what's up? What up, Kia? What you think about this whole thing? And what up, Ren?
Shout out Ren. Yeah, Kia. I want to know what's going on with you. What you think about this situation?
Hey guys, give me 1 second. I just got back in the house and I'm trying to get my son together, but I share my thoughts in 1 second.
All right, shout out to you. Shout out to the young god.
Thank you.
You know it. Nah, yo, y'all. This situation right here. Y'all see that tweet up top? Um, Now listen. Why would the defense say Nicole and Tory Lanez tested Kelsey, Nicole, and Tory Lanez tested positive for gunshot residue? Defense plans to present theory that Kelsey could have discharged gun. Then it says Megan will testify and is adamant she saw Lane's fire. So then this is where the defense brings up, well, You said you was walking away with your back turned. So she said she didn't know. Then Lane's attorney plans to present theory Megan's former best friend Kelsey Harris could have discharged gun. Both Lanes and Harris tested positive for gunshot residue, and it travels in small spaces. Harris also due to testify.
But also, if you want to look at any type of case and you involved in all that emotion, you might as well just stop.
Yeah, like
You
what
got
the fuck?
you got to have a sober mind.
Lawyers don't be doing shit like, I mean, probably in the boardroom, in the conference room, they probably, but I'm like, yo, we talking about it on here. I can't have a conversation with this bitch getting mad emotional and shit. Hey, that's crazy, man. But yeah, we gonna keep it moving. I don't know what y'all want to do. Y'all want to go in on this some more, or y'all want to talk about, or y'all want me to play this audio of this
Ren
academic?
said some controversial stuff in the chat.
Who?
Ren, but nah. What up? What up though, Kia?
Yeah, so it's clearly we all don't know what happened, or whatever that took place. But what really is strange to me is with this best friend situation. That's why I couldn't really like, no, like Tory, I don't, that it just don't make sense. Like the situation, like Megan fighting Kelsey, and like Tory just came out of nowhere and shot her. Like it just don't make sense. Like it have to add up. I don't get the whole thing. I really do feel like she probably has something to do with it. That's that's why I'm not pointing like to Tory all the way, because I feel like she has something to do with it as well. Like it is weird. You feel me?
Why would Tory be like, he hitting the both of them? What the fuck he fight? What the fuck he shooting her for?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say, like, it don't make sense for Tory even jump in that when the issue was between what Kelsey and her. And then also with the Kylie Jenner shit, like, don't y'all find that kind of weird? Like, Kylie haven't said nothing about anything. Like, y'all were just hanging out, drinking. Like, something must have went on, like, crazy. I don't know. It just don't make sense if
What's
Tory was to
crazy?
show.
You know what's crazy, Kia?
Hmm.
Um, um, yo, I just had it. Travis and Tory had beef. If you listen to Megan's song with Young Thug, she got a line where she said she might change her name to Astro Girl. So in her music, she's throwing shots at Tory, throwing subs saying that she might Travis. So Meg was also, yo, is that not Kylie's baby father?
And Travis and Tory had two fights, I believe.
Yup. So
Really?
Two fights. Yeah,
yup,
they had
That's
two
cute.
fights. They had two
yup,
fights, fist fights,
yup.
literally.
So hold up. When Tory is in the pool with them, he's trying to fuck Kylie. He's trying to fuck, but he's nah. See what you're saying, Kia?
Yeah. Now, yeah, because I do y'all, you guys remember that whole video, like they all was in and saying like Megan had like this attitude towards him. Like, I don't know, kind of like a protection thing. Like, this is my man. Don't, like, I don't know. It just, I know how females are. It's like something must have went down for her to be like, just be on some other shit like that. I don't know. Mm. I really would like to hear from Kylie. What Kylie think of it? Because she's very quiet about it. Mm.
Why wouldn't she be? Because yo. So hold up. Meg is throwing shots at Kylie
Mhm.
and Tori, right?
Mhm.
And then when Tori gets there, she's like, yo, like dang, Tory's trying to hit Kylie in front of my face. Like that's what she's saying. That gives a motive for the argument, and then all the emotions get exchanged. That opens a clear window for Meg to be pissed off for multiple amounts of reasons and get illogical as fuck.
This song that you're talking about, is this song is before the shooting or after the shooting?
Nah, I'm gonna read the lyrics. It was the I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it in a few. I gotta remember which Meg song it was. But she been throwing around just little subs, or just trying to of her just trying to clap at Tory, but then then they'll tell Tory you can't say nothing about the case. But then we gotta look at what is Rock Nation's involvement. And didn't Tory Lanez, he's independent now. So but then he's hanging around. Now say what you're saying here.
Oh,
The song is "Don't Stop."
oh, my bad. No,
Don't stop. Pop that cat.
that was my laptop. Go ahead.
Nah, yo, it's it's crazy. Hey, yo, which song was that? She was on that
Don't
song.
stop. That's what Astro Girl bar you talking about. I just looked it up. Don't stop. Don't stop. Pop that cat. Just like that. Bring that little song, ladies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, the one. Yup, yup, yup. This the one with Young Thug. Yup, and yo, y'all like, like y'all like we really study bars and shit. So, like honestly, y'all, if we hear this anywhere else on the app, y'all know that they heard it from this room first. But see, this is just an example of the slick psychological shit that Megan is doing, right? Like this is slick shit, and it's also given a way for her to. That why Kylie's not saying anything? Yeah, I don't think that Chris Jenner got somebody and was like, "Yo, Chris Jenner, like, what's?" Oh, hold. Okay, so this is it right here. Meg said her body's out of this world. Change my at name to Astro Girl. Like, what the fuck does that mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? And then in the beginning, she's talking about baby daddy, ice my chain, and all this stuff. She's not, from what I know, she don't have children yet. So some of these subs in this, is that why Kylie isn't saying anything? But then that's weird because we saw them all in the pool. So y'all see with Tory being an independent artist and him hanging around these major label people, what if they don't want to promote that? It's like, well, yo, you an independent artist. Why you still hanging around people in the industry? That's marketing dollars and promotion. But they was fucking with him. Remember quarantine radio, right? He got clout off that. Then he got lit. That's how he got introduced to them. He started hitting both of them. Emotions got involved. And that's probably why Kylie Jenner isn't saying anything. Because whatever she says has to be completely controlled. Y'all, this whole thing is a problem. We of course, y'all, this is speculation, but that's why like I like looking at everything with this shit.
So, so you just making this up basically? This is just your assumption.
Not at all, but I think looking at all these different variables of evidence, and I think everybody is, no one knows for sure. I mean, do you know everything that happened?
Nah, that's why I'm not making assumptions on it.
So who's making assumptions? I just read her song lyrics.
Yeah, you're making assumptions on the lyrics that she's throwing subs at a certain individual that they happen to be at the.
So so how would you explain her saying change her
Yeah,
name
I
at
I mean
Astro
the
Girl?
title of this room,
Answer my question, cause you not cause I want to, I like to focus,
change
bro.
the name to Astro Girl because she said her body's out of this world. Sometimes bars can be much more simple than you think.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you just so when do you dumb things down and when do you not dumb things down? What how do you do that? When do you decide to keep things simple then?
What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? You're selective with what you choose to dumb down.
How do you know that?
You just did it. You just dumbed down this bar. When she says change her name to Astro Girl, what what so you what do you think she mean by that? What do you think she meant?
Well, she did say my body's out of this world. She is from Texas.
Okay, so now you're not dumbing it down, and Travis is from Texas too, right? Mute the fuck up.
I don't. I don't.
Let me play this
I don't
audio.
get it, bro. It's not. It's not correlating. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. All
I
right.
think. I think you're just reaching because you want Tory to be innocent, but that's okay.
No, that's just the narrative that you're trying to paint because you're with them and you're a weird infiltrator.
Nah, bro.
That's what you are. That's what you
Illegal.
are.
Bro,
But
he
listen, I'm
said
gonna
he ain't
play this
have no gunshot
academics.
residue on him. Now there's gunshot residue on him, bro. Like, what's the word? The math ain't adding up, bro.
So why is it on Kelsey then?
Because
It's on
they
three
were in a
people. It's
fucking
on three
car,
people.
bro.
Listen, listen,
Question
listen. But why
Travis.
don't?
He
Could it
the
be that?
point is
Listen,
that him and his team was spreading misinformation, alleging that he didn't test positive for that shit when he did. That's the first lie. Yeah, not like I think that like he got off on this lying campaign, but I think like this trial is really gonna highlight like
nah,
all the
Tory maintained his innocence, man. If anybody was speaking, it was like niggas like academics who was talking about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's in like open court state. Like Tory never really spoke about it. He went on live and said like, "This is serious, you guys. I can't speak on it. Like, I need you to stop playing. Like, this is my life." But he never really spoke on the case about any details. Like, you feel what I'm
I
saying?
don't
It was,
know,
if anything,
bro.
it was blog sites that spoke.
There's
It
gonna
was
be gun residue on everybody,
I
and
don't
if
know, bro.
even the driver has residue, and I think if four people have gun residue, that's more of like fighting for the gun. And for Tory's case, give me the gun with the girls. If it was a battle between the girls and Kelsey shot her, then Tory fighting for the gun, and then his driver here, Hollis. That's why his residue's on it. I don't really think it's not too much to think about. You know what I mean? Like subliminals now, like Storm. Like I don't know, man. Like you got to know these rappers use this music as a safe haven and sublims is some shit that they probably take pride in. Like, so I wouldn't like just throw the Astro Girl thing out the way when we know that like Tory and Travis got beef. Tory, pretty much was the only one thraxing. He almost thraxed Kylie about to hit a whole three piece, and then this happened. And
Nah,
they had
so
another altercation previous year in the hallway when he walked by him, and Tory like walked him down. Like so you got to put in all aspects. Like this is something going on. It's one big piece. Who shot who? But you can't just throw out everything
I'm
that
I'm
plays a
just
part in
gonna
this.
say this. His attorney said that the muzzle flash detail is corroborated by the gunshot residue found on the other female's hands, basically insinuating that Tory did not have gunshot residue on him, and he did. So
That's not out Tory's mouth. Okay,
that's
so
his attorney.
again, that's other people speaking on the
That's his
case.
attorney, Michael.
Okay.
His attorney is speaking for him, right? Yo, I'm not making this shit up.
Nobody
Like I'm
said
not
you are.
even like
Nobody said you are.
I personally don't care. I just feel like there's really no I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know, but the subs and the reaching the bars and shit, I don't think it has anything to do with the situation, in my opinion. I think it's pretty straightforward.
So why is Kylie Jenner not saying anything? They said that Meg is a highly valuable Rock Nation asset. So why would they not invest? And I think that's why Chris Jenner and Corey Gamble. What does Corey Gamble have to do with it then, bro?
They said that they were supposed to have, well, Tory lawyer said that they were supposed to have Kylie and Corey and Kylie, excuse me, uh, to testify. But I'm not sure if they're gonna do it because you know how they are. But I don't know how that's gonna help their case because was they there around the shooting? I don't know.
No, no,
Like
they were not. They were
they
not in
were
the
not
car.
like like I don't know. It's just a lot of confusion going on. I just raised my eyebrow with
Listen.
the friend. That's it.
So
That
so
is
Tory
it and that is all.
Tory tweeted April that he's fucking two best friends. She gets shot November. that song "Don't Stop" is released October 2nd. So that's why it's like, when I say don't throw it out, timing. Like, I mean, it'd be way different, Storm, if that bar was, wrote or mentioned in between the time that Tory tweeted that and the time she got shot. But it was released after all this happened. So it's like you can't just like neglect that type of stuff. Like that's subliminals, man.
Yeah, I guess, bro. Somebody threw subliminals in a song, so he's innocent. Case closed. There you go. We solved it, guys.
I don't even know this song,
Yo,
but
that ass. Like, who heard
I
this
really
song?
don't know the song. Um, I don't even know if it was before or after it happened, but I don't think that like that's. I don't know. I get what y'all saying, like the wordplay, yeah, but I don't know. I can't link that up with this case.
Also, y'all have no idea when the song was recorded. When a song gets dropped and when a song gets recorded,
I mean,
That's
that speaks
true.
to
some, some,
more of my point. Listen, that
some.
speaks to my point because if you've been holding on to this and then you drop it after something like this happened, that's on purpose at this point. That's not in void, my boy. It ain't and I said earlier, if it was song was dropped way before this incident happened, it would be, yeah, that
Oh,
dropped in I
so
said
I see
April,
what you.
May, June. It ain't dropping in the summertime. It dropped, her album dropped October. She got shot November.
Oh, so I see what you're saying. So you saying she had this song already made, right? And then the
I ain't say
situation
I don't know.
happened,
No, I'm gonna
and she
tell.
was like, "No, no, 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 no. Hold on, Michael. Hold on. Let's just speak. Hold on. Let me finish." So you saying that the song was already recorded, right? And she was like, "Oh, nah. You know what? This bar could be a sub too. So let me just drop this song, and it could
No,
have the
no,
double
no. I,
triple
I didn't say
meaning."
those words at all. Like I said, I said whoever, somebody just mentioned that. Oh, the bars songs already recorded, and I said, well, that speaks to my point because if she already recorded it and you purposely drop it after it happens, that's a purposeful sublime.
Nah, bro.
Like,
How
what do
you
you
gonna
mean? Like,
drop a
it ain't.
subliminal?
I mean,
How
I
you
love
gonna drop
music,
a
bro. So I'm gonna look
subliminal?
at it in that subliminal sense. You know what I mean? Like, I really connoisseur music. I'm gonna really look at it like that. Because it's like timing matters. It'd be different if she dropped the song in June, but she didn't.
Yo,
Tory tweeted in April, "I'm fucking two best friends," and I got caught. So that whole pool party with Kylie, like, who? That's a big hiccup. Why is she even there? What's the connection between her and Megan? I mean, we know she was in that video prior over the summer. WAP. And that was a shock. Like, what's she doing? What's her connection with this?
bro. How you gonna make it? Alright, whatever. I ain't gonna.
It's assessments, bro. Like, I'm talking about what I seen, bro. Like, everything that I'm talking about, we all seen over the phones. You feel what I'm saying? We just don't know who shot who. We can read and look up. I Googled when Don't Stop was released. It says October 2nd. I
So
Googled when was Megan shot.
so so
November twenty
I
second.
just got a question. There.
Like, this ain't nothing. It's nothing that I'm thinking about that you can't read yourself.
Hypothetically, what would you believe then if Tory was convicted?
Man, I would need to know the verdict. See, that's the big hiccup. Nobody knows who shot who. You can't make that assessment. We're
Uh,
talking
Everything
about
is not out
evidence
yet.
around
Like
us.
eh,
We're
these
talking
type
about
of
everything
things
that we
take
have
time.
presented.
eh.
It was four people residues on the gun though. The driver residue was on the gun.
Brother in the car, gang. It's gonna be residue everywhere because they said somebody shot.
Did you not just hear what I said, bro? It was four people's residue on the gun. So we're just gonna point to Tory.
Bro,
Now we got to figure out who got shot. Who? Like I say, if the
bro,
girls was
Michael,
fighting,
I
I
I
can
don't
see.
know
You
if you
can
know.
listen to
I
what I'm
don't know if
saying
you
because
know,
you're
Michael.
not
No, no,
even
no.
listening to the
Hold on,
scenarios.
Michael. Hold on. I don't know if you know, Michael. But if someone shoots a gun and we're all in a car in very close proximity, there's going to be gun residue all over us
The driver, bro.
because that's what happens when you shoot a gun in a close ass proximity, like a car, for example.
The driver. You know where he's at.
All right, bro.
I
Okay,
think we
tell me
should
tell
say
me
All
what
right,
type of
bro.
car
car.
it
I
was.
think we should
Was
Tell me
the
say
what type of
driver
car
we
it
should say
was.
breaking up the
limo.
fight? I don't
Michael,
know what
Oh,
the
I
he
think
was
fuck
we
is
say
he
going
was
I
on.
they,
think the
they was in a
should we use
limo.
limo,
He
not
shot her in the
car?
limo.
Yeah,
They was in a limo. They
wasn't
was
in
in
a
a
limo,
truck.
right? But it wasn't like a car. Regardless, I think that is
Yeah,
a
like
thought
a
to put
Tahoe
into
or
it.
something. A Denali. So that's what I'm saying. And it also depends on how everything was operating. Like if there's a fight, I'm pretty sure people was trying to break up this fight. Like there's a lot of commotion going on. So somebody
What
killed
angle is the gun when you're always trying to pull it away from somebody? It's up and down. It's weaving all over the
down.
place.
Yeah, that's and for
Come
her
on
for
now, like, and I can see Tory in the middle of two chicks fighting over a gun, and then it goes off, and then the driver comes out, or he get hit. Here you go. Here, hold the gun. After it happens, Megan says she don't know who shot her. Like that's the one statement that's concrete. She said that way in the beginning. Her
You know,
back was
like in
turned.
the sorry, Mike. You know, like in the
You
movies
go.
when they're like fighting over the gun, and it's like as soon as they open the door, it was like hot potato, and then whoever had it type of shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, that I kind of picture it being like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I just said that Tory. Yeah, I said that Megan Kelsey was playing hot potato in the streets of California.
No, talk about with the gun.
I did not say that. I said, like the movies. Sometimes in the movies, when people are like they're trying to kill each other, but then the police comes in, one suspect just happens to have the gun because they were fighting over it, and the other one like, oh fuck that. Like you know what I mean? One chooses to let go sooner, and someone just happens to catch the gun because you was just fighting over it. So, but that's just my little 2 cents, y'all.
Yo, none of
That
this.
sound like hot potato to me.
But you know what's
It
crazy though?
sound like
None of this.
it ended on hot.
Now, yo, you know what's crazy? None of this explains what reason would Tory have if Megan Kelsey is fighting, right? What reason would Tory have to get in between it and go under the car and get a gun?
No, it's because he's 5'2", right? And he was trying to break it up, but they was too strong.
Oh
And then
no.
he say dance,
Hey, I
bitch.
ain't know
Like I
that.
don't now that I don't
Hey, but
understand.
that's cool.
Dance, bitch. Pow.
He
No,
was,
but
Like
you know what I'm
that mean he
saying?
got a better center of gravity,
He
so
was he
he
was
could pull
trying
it
to
down
break it
stronger.
up, but they was too. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got so much
He not
imagery
that
just
big. You
now,
feel
bro.
me?
That's crazy. He is 5'2". Megan's what, 6'1"? That's a whole foot.
5'11", I heard.
What if she had
Why
shoes
you
on?
why you
Yeah,
think
she's six
why you think he
five with
keep the gun on
heels.
him? He ain't fighting.
She had the Jimmy shoes in his neck.
So yeah, I think she was bullying him around, and he was just like, yo, she bullied me around. Let me go get a gun under the car seat and shoot her while she's walking away. Like, yo, that does not make no type of sense.
Nah. You know you haven't heard about the clinical diagnosis of Napoleon complex. That shit is real, bro. Should make you act out of pocket.
You see August
Yo,
Alsina.
so hold up, is that speculation on your part? Cause like that's you know what I mean. Like now you throwing in speculation. That's what you was accusing us of doing when you came in here.
Now that's the speculating room, right? Why not? Let's have fun.
All right, so I speculate that Kelsey. So, yo, hold up. I just want to get some different opinions right now. I'm gonna just tell y'all what I think about the situation. I think they was in the car driving away, and Megan Kelsey got wild. They started each other up. Meg was in the back, and I think she got the cut on her foot. She was kicking the glasses out, right? So then I think her and Kelsey, they started fighting. They was wilding, and this whole time I think Tory is like, oh shit, like what the fuck, and Meg is fucking Kelsey up, honestly. So then I think she was like, oh yo, there's a strap under the seat. And then Meg is, and then remember, they're all drunk. They was in the party at the pool. They was all lit, right? Tory is trying to do a quarantine radio, and he's an independent artist, so he's getting mad free promotion, right? But anyways, after that, Kelsey and Meg is fighting, and then Meg gets out the car. She's trying to walk away, and Tori is like, "Yo, she's drunk." And Meg The Stallion is in California right now by herself, walking around in a fucking bikini. And then Kelsey is like, she's lit too. And I think Kelsey just, yo, hold the fuck up. And then I think Kelsey discharged that shit. But around a vibe of self defense. So if y'all could find any reason in that as to why Tori would say, "Let me shoot this girl," he have any bruises on his face? Did anybody say he had any cuts? What reason would he have to do that?
Yeah, the only one injured was Megan Thee Stallion toenail.
And she also said before that she used to fuck her niggas up. She clearly said that she used to fight niggas. So what, like, I don't see, like, why is it so hard for people to understand that she could have just gotten her bag? You get what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Tory's at a party, and look, y'all like, why talk about Kylie? Because they got their own friendship going on. She was in the WAP video. So, it could be a little bit of a personal feelings and emotions involved. And then she pulls up at the pool party, everybody's getting lit and whatnot. And then on the way, and y'all remember, this happened on the last day of a Mercury retrograde. Like, I ain't even throw the astrology into the mix yet. But all of this is going on. And y'all make sure y'all hit
That's
that video
true.
up top too, cause hey yo, who just on mic?
That was me because I remember that. The retrograde and all that. Like, yeah, that is true. People was going crazy around that time. Go ahead.
Defense's opening statement, you would say guilty. If you then watch the defense's opening statement, you would say, what the hell is the prosecution thinking, charging him? Basically, the prosecution started with this story. They said that, hey, they're all at the party, and Tory is thinking, charging him. Basically, the prosecution started with this story. They said that, hey, they're all at the party, and Tory is leaving the party with Meg. They're in the car. An argument breaks out during which Meg says and insults his skills as a rap artist. This leads to a situation where she gets out of the car and he shoots at her feet and yells, "Damn." She ends up at a hospital, and a doctor takes out 3 fragments of bullet wounds from her foot. Now, if you just, and the prosecution says that Kelsey, the other woman in the car, is going to testify that Tory shot Meg. And Kelsey has a text message where she texts somebody that, hey, Tory shot Meg. And then the rest of the prosecution's case is based on all these calls and texts where Tory's like, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, I'm so drunk. He never says that I shot him. He's like, oh, I'm just so sorry, I'm so drunk. So question what he's apologizing for. So that's the prosecution's case. Seems pretty easy. Then the defense comes up, and man, it gets spicy. First, the defense goes, they're not telling you about half of what's going on. The most important thing they're not telling you about an eyewitness who saw 2 women fighting, Kelsey and Meg. And so let's talk about why them 2 are fighting. Let's talk about how she was in the front seat. The gun was caught in the front seat. Let's talk about how she might have gunpowder. She does have gunpowder. Let's talk about how this has nothing to do with the fight between Tory and Meg and everything to do with the fight between Meg and Kelsey. And then the defense starts dropping the bombs. He basically says this, that they're in the car. Yeah, they left. But do you know why they left? They left because Kylie and Tory were in the pool together. And Kelsey and Meg both felt some type of way about that, to the point that Meg felt really some type of way about that. And she was really trying to go, to the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, it's time for you to leave. They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey, hey Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner? Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey, and then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You had been hooking up with the baby. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with the baby. And so the defense starts dropping all these grenades. The crowd is captivated. The jury is like, oh, what's going on? And there's every reason to believe that there could have been a fight here, not between Tory and Meg, but between Meg and Kelsey. And the shooting could have not been Tory. It could have been done by any one of the other people in that car. What does all of this mean? Well, I'll tell you a couple things. First, Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's husband, is going to testify, so this will continue to be Martin's opening statement. You would.
Ah man.
Whoa.
Yo.
Oh,
n-
shit. See, that's what I was waiting for, because this is a trial. Like, we're not going to know every single thing before the trial starts. Like, I'm pretty sure Tory Lanez got some like, fire ass attorneys that about to come out with some heat. Now it's making sense. Go ahead.
I
Yo,
don't think he
that's
did it.
yo. Remember, it's the last day of a Mercury retrograde. They're in the car. They in the pool. Neptune, alcohol, like all of the elements is there. But I'm trying to find out. That still doesn't answer where the gun comes from. Like, why would? How did Kelsey know that the weapon was under the passenger seat? But then it gives motive, but it doesn't explain how she knew how to navigate to the weapon. Like how, like you get what I'm saying? Like what? But then that would explain. Oh shit, she hit Ben Simmons. She hit the babe, and then and remember they're all lit. They was just and Meg is probably like, yo, how could you kick me out? I was in the WAP video with you. And Kylie is like, no, get out. So then it's some whole other personal shit going on probably. And remember, y'all, this whole entire time, they're all lit. They're all lit. So I don't know, y'all. Like it's it's looking like a checkmate, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Hey yo, earlier it was this one prick, man. His name is I don't even remember his name is like or some shit. He
I think it
fucking
say
where?
colossal.
Oh, I don't. Nah, I'm gonna come up with something for that soon. Don't worry. But I'm gonna see how he moving, and if not, I'll just come up with some creative nicknames for his dumbass. I want to see. I wish if he, yeah, ping him in here. His name is Hori. That's what y'all could call him, Hori. Yeah, that sounds like a good name, Hori. Get him, get him on this shit, and cause y'all heard that, and for y'all that don't know that audio, that's the lawyer that be reporting on all the rap cases. You like why is this nigga reporting on that? He also said that Kelsey said Tory shot Meg. When did Kelsey say that at all?
She texted somebody like Tory just shot Meg.
How do but what all right, where did that come from though? Did she tweet that out? Like
I guess when they
She texted a
investigated, they
friend.
checked her phone and that they said they had the text. There's like a screenshot of it if you Google it.
Yeah, that been out for a
nah,
while. She reached out to another friend of Megan and said that Megan got shot.
yo, this shit. See, I don't know, man. I'm thinking about this from
I'm just confused because like for both sides to be so convinced that they didn't do it, it's like, okay, so who did it? Like it's just really frustrating. It's like, okay, if you didn't pull the trigger, she didn't pull the trigger, then who pulled the fucking trigger?
And I just seen a comment that said, what's his name? Tory said Kelsey didn't shoot her.
wait, hold up, run that back.
It was an Instagram comment, and Tory was like, Kelsey didn't shoot her.
Yo, I think it was an accident. I don't think anybody said, "Yo, let's shoot Meg." Like I really think it was an accident, but like it was just some all that personal shit. Ben Simmons, the baby, like
But
I
if it
don't,
was an accident, why Megan tried to be like, "Oh man, protect the black women and all that"?
yeah, like that's
And
the
if it was an accident, like why enter a not guilty plea and not and just say it was an accident? You know what I mean? Like he's definitively saying I did not shoot her. So he's not saying it was an accident. He's like I didn't do it, but then he's also saying Kelsey didn't do it. So it's like, and then there was that theory of like, okay, what actually happened is they shot like somebody shot the ground and the fragments hit her leg or her foot, whatever, which is still considered under law. Like, as soon as you discharge a gun, like, that's just what it is. You discharged it. No matter who it hit, what it hit, it is what it is. So like you still, even if you hit the ground and it hit her, that's you still shot her. So I don't know. The language is very weird. It's like no one's saying it's an accident. Everyone's just saying I didn't shoot her.
However, what you saying speaks to wrestling of a gun going off, or the gun going off. Guns go off. You know what I mean? Plexico Barry mistakenly shot himself in the leg to attest to your discharging aspect. He went to jail. NFL career got messed up, and it was a pure mistake. But it went off in the nightclub. So that is that big hole that only they will tell in court. Somebody got to come out, and when it comes out, all these dots will be connected. Because guys, we're spot on. We just repeating and showing each other what's read on the internet. We doing our own due diligence about stuff in the past, but it's that big question mark: how or who shot that gun? Because it is fragments. It's not like a bullet hole. The fragments in her foot today are just too tiny to get out, says reports. The first thing she told doctors is she don't know who shot her. She said she thought it was glass, and she was speaking in a state of shock. However, they told her as they discharged her, like, nah, you have bullet fragments in you. So, and then she went on and said all this with Gail King, on that big CBS interview that she had in July. So it's interesting,
Wait,
man.
so you said that she didn't know that she got shot at first, or she was just playing crazy?
Yeah. She told doctors in the hospital, she didn't know who.
That she didn't know
and
who
and
shot her.
she took, who shot her, and she thought it was glass, but they assumed that she just was speaking from a state of shock. Mind you, she just got arrested. She had to go to the hospital to have surgery, so they
And
told
she's
her
strong.
after surgery that it was bullets, and then she said that to Gail on CBS.
No, what happened was like that's kind of correct. So what happened was she said it was glass because she didn't want to get. She said it because she didn't want to get Tory in trouble. So she said it was glass. But then when they did the surgery, like they saw what they saw, which is actually bullet fragments. And even in the Gail interview, she said like I just didn't want to get a black man in trouble. The police were there, like she didn't want to end, like to start shooting and like blah blah blah. So she said it was glass.
Yeah, that's correct. The doctors reported that they thought she was speaking from a state of shock. 'Cause, they got to ask her repeatedly how this happened. You know what I mean? Where this come from? And she was like, I don't know. I think it's glass. But she told Gail, like you mentioned, she wanted to protect a black man. But doctors reported she didn't know who shot her. TMZ got her on camera from Zoom, not Zoom, Ring cameras when she's just walking away from the scene, and getting arrested in the bikini. It's my thing is with it, when it's going to be over. Like this is going on 2 years, man. And it's unfortunate that somebody got to take this charge because what if it is just one big accident, one big love triangle, emotions are running high. My man keep mentioning they were lit. You know what I mean? Like so, and then alcohol and guns don't mix. Like somebody mentioned earlier, short man complex. Like it's all great variables that playing, but when it's over, it's just like somebody got to take this fall. And I think that's what they try to plan. Somebody mentioned earlier, asset. Yeah, Megan is an asset. You can't lie on police reports. Who knows what the stipulations are in California with that. Especially out there in Hollywood. Making false allegations about a gun discharge, and that is assault with a deadly weapon. Yeah, I mean, it's just so much going on that.
People do
Oh,
make false reports on police reports all the time. It happens every day.
right. But there's also consequences too. You just can't lie to the police, you know what I mean? Make false, especially like a gun charge, And like I said, California is one of them states where who knows what they gun laws in California. I
But
mean,
nobody
we
want to
do
go to
know.
jail, and nobody want to pay all that money for gun charges. So motherfuckers lie. That's what happened. And then who want to look like they
Could it
shot
be?
somebody over like a emotional type of love triangle type shit? Like who want to be a part of that?
And that's exactly why in the beginning she was just like, it's glass, it's glass. But the thing about it is, once those doctors, see, first of all, once the gunshots are reported, that's out of your, whether Megan wanted to press charges or not, this trial was coming. Like somebody was being prosecuted regardless, because now it's the state's hand in the state's hands. So once the doctors then found those bullet fragments, like whether she wanted to take it to the law or not, it was going because now it's out of her hands. Whether she wanted to press charges or not, that's why I'm like, why people keep coming for her. She tried to say it was glass. But one thing you can't tell them, oh, you don't want to press charges. Like, you have no choice at that point.
I'm watching the video of them in the pool on TMZ. That man, they was on something. Like, I mean, we all had our nights, but I'm sure like we look at footage and it's like, man, I was lit. Like, looking at Megan in this video. Kylie the only one that looks sober by the way. Like Kylie just got her that little devious smile on her face, but Megan looks out of her mind, man.
I mean, if we know how us regular folk party, times that by 2,000 and put a bunch of money in your hand, you can just imagine what they was on.
Yo, Tory, they said that they offered him a year and like 2 months or something like that, but he would have got deported. That's what academics said. But then if he get deported, then it's like, and look, Tory Lanez move like a New York nigga anyway. You can't deport Tory, so that would have fucked his bread up for a long time. So I think the fact that he said "F that," I'm not risking, that would have got him out the game. That could have been what wanted, or me. I don't know. Y'all remember what? Remember he said if don't deal with him right, then he gonna expose all the weird shit that was going on in the building. So I just wanted to say that.
Hey, I'm reading this, page 6. She said she first told authorities she was walking at a party and she heard a loud noise and ran away. The medical report states, adding that she thought she stepped on glass. The emergency department noted that Megan was asked repeatedly about her injuries, but she stated that she never heard a gunshot and initially did not even believe that bullets were present. However, reports that states initial x-rays appeared to show bullet fragments in both her ankles. Megan told Gail King on CBS Mornings earlier that Monday she initially didn't want to tell the police that Lange, 29, allegedly shot her out of fear of her life, seeing as the incident occurred so soon after the murder of George Floyd. End quote. It speaks a lot, man, to what we just mentioned, about not, like, not so much of protecting Tory, but, like, them labels, man, like, invest so much money, in these artists nowadays. Let's not just act like we can probably assume she owns a piece, but I don't think Megan's in a position to just walk away from the industry on an independent note. Let's not forget that she does have not just Rock Nation, but also the other label of the who she's with it at for. I can't think of it, but I know he's a former MLB player who backed her, and still to this day they're in a lawsuit with Rock Nation. When she releases music, she's not supposed to, because she's still under his contract. So it's not like she's just this free artist and got this leeway. Like, this is definitely a stain or a blemish, I should say, on her how she handles business. Like, the labels are coming out their pocket for all of this, and it's called she got to recoup this. Like, so even though she's going to get streaming, ladies are going to blast her music. If she wins this case, the next album you can guarantee it might go diamond, especially if she got anything talking about the trial on the album, and that's how it might come back on the back end. But it's a lot of money that's being spilled out behind this, and if this jury does side on Tory hands, it could be real bad, for Megan's career. In that sense, she's probably going to jail time and like that, but it's just so much shit that's she could lose a fan base. You know what I mean? We know how social media, this cancel culture is, and that's going to be a shock, to even see if our people who even deal with the cancel culture is going to hold her accountable for her actions, because it is the stigma, as we've seen, like the young man who came here full of emotions, not really listen. We're not siding with Tory, we're not siding with Megan, but we just want to be understanding, and we're just looking at everything in a wholesome sense. So those people who are all just, yeah, how can y'all not see it? It's open and shut. Tory's going to jail, ha ha. And it's like, well, what is going to be if it's the opposite? I'm not going to stoop to that energy and ha ha, but I will look at people different and be hold them accountable. Like, keep that energy. You was wrong.
But that's so weird to me. Like, even the critique about, like, when people talk about her career or anything, Megan was the one that was shot. So it's just like, it's just weird to me when people bring up like her career, this, da, 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 da. Like, she ain't shoot herself. Like, I don't even get why that even comes up. Like Kelsey and what's his name should be worried about their career. Megan was the one who was shot.
Yo, Ange, you think Tory did it?
In my heart of hearts, I really think Kelsey did it. To be very honest with you, um, I don't know how accurate it is. My memory is going away from me, and I can't find it on Google. But I remember around the time it happened, it said that Tory didn't even have gunpowder residue on anywhere on his hands or anything, but that Kelsey did. So to me, it's just like what it seems very obvious to me, but I could be wrong. But I really do think Kelsey did it.
Yo, ah man, why would Drake and Rihanna? Yeah, I don't know, but I think Drake could be like the biggest artist in the world. Why would Drake dis he diss Meg and Rihanna distanced herself from Meg too?
A lot of celebrities distance themselves from Meg. Actually, a lot. Nicki, um, a couple, like a lot of different celebrities did.
Kylie,
Yep.
When did Kylie do that?
Right after that.
right after the situation.
But then she do that? Did she do that with Tory or? Cause I'm like, what? I think that could have been this. What does Corey Gamble have to do with this situation? Cause they're asking him to testify or come on the
I
stand.
I think
believe
he
he
was.
was there.
He probably was there. That's Kylie's stepdad.
But so what y'all think about what Ye was saying about him though? Ye was calling him a why there. I'm sure other people there that saw that there were other people there that saw something as well. Why are they calling him in specifically?
I mean, maybe there's a witness list. Do we know there's no one else they're calling? Or maybe he's just the first one they're calling. Even though, I mean, I would have pulled in Kylie before him because I think she was involved in like whatever altercation they had before, like in the pool or whatever.
Now I see some stuff that Tory Lanez had hit Kelsey.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. They just posted it. No.
Wait, what you said, Kia?
They were. It's something about Kelsey said that Tory had punched her and pulled her hair to the ground. Like this is something new. I never seen this before. I'm about to put in the
What the
chat. I guess.
fuck? Where is that
Bro,
from?
I got that from when No Jumper had tweeted at. I got
No
this from
Jumper tweeted that like 10 minutes ago.
like just 45 seconds ago. But I got this from Instagram though. I'm sending it to you.
Nah, I'm on.
Notification gang.
What do I
Nah,
do?
oh man, you could just copy it and paste it in the chat.
Okay. Mhm.
Nah, man, what the fuck? That
But
sounds.
I do agree with you, Lex. That well, not you, but I guess academics that Corey Gamble is a. I mean, Kanye that Corey Gamble is an agent.
Yo, nigga, nigga Ye said, mammy, daddy.
You got to be like you got to be an agent to fuck with that family, especially over a long period of time. You gotta like assimilate. You gotta do what they like. You really gotta. I don't know. I agree.
Yo, this is the prosecutors. This is the prosecutors. All right, so yeah, this is the prosecutors, and their main objective and goal is to prosecute this guy. This is what they said, and ayo, I'm a green bean you, Kia, cause ayo, Kia, you wanna read it? I don't know if you wanna read it. I'll mute up, cause you definitely bought that.
I was just about to copy and paste it. Uh,
Yeah, yo, pin it up top, pin it up top. You know how to pin something?
yeah,
Yeah, yo, pin
yeah.
it up, cause I that this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. These niggas said that. Ah man, Tory punched Kelsey and pulled her to the ground by her hair after he shot Meg. What's yeah, why would he do that?
But this is all new.
He
This
trying to
is
beat. He
new.
trying to beat bitches ass.
They must.
What you said?
I say he trying to beat some ass. I don't know.
Did yo hold up? What was you saying here?
I was saying like all this is new. I never heard none of this before. Like him putting his hands on Kelsey. Like this is all new news. And then like if that was the case, like why you're so that's what I'm saying. Like this whole shit is so fucking confusing because like who was really in the fight here? Like who was really in the fight here? Like it seemed like everybody was just fighting each other.
And
Yo, this
with that dude that came in here earlier kind of alarmed me. Like I don't know. Like I get it seemed like it's a pull to get people like to take sides in this whole thing.
nah, that's just a way for them to build their narrative. You know what I mean? That's just for them to build their and you know what they do.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't care what anybody think. Like this is kind of weird with this whole oh you're gonna go against this black woman stuff like all right I'm just going with whatever makes sense to me. None of this shit makes sense. Like it's yeah like she got shot but none of this shit makes sense on why he shot her. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. I really think it's Kelsey. I just really do. It just makes sense that it will be because you guys was fighting and y'all not friends. Like I don't even be thinking about no nigga after my friend got shot. Like, all right, fuck him. I'm with my friend. But this bitch literally like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. Like, like she didn't get shot. Do y'all find that weird? Like we got fucking we've been friends for years. Like, and I'm just gonna like disown you after you got shot. That little petty shit with her fucking her nigga, that could have just been thrown away. Like it wasn't as fucking serious. I don't know. Bitch is different.
Hey yo, man, they got a weak ass case. There is what is Tory's motive? Like, and y'all remember this is gonna be a quick case, so it looks like they're getting straight to the point. Now, yo, I went on No Jumper's Twitter. They said one prosecutors opened with dance bitch.
But what if everybody lying? Is that possible? Like, what if it's some shit that they don't want nobody to know?
That's what I think it is. Like I feel like it's street code mixed with celebrity code, to be honest.
Yeah, and that would speak to them conglomerates that we mentioned, mainly on Meg's side. Tory's independent, Kelsey's a civilian. Meg's the only one that has a major conglomerate backing them, and they would only need to be hiding something as far as exposure to protect Megan because she's an asset.
Yeah, and also like let's remember they don't need to prove who did it. They just need to place doubt in the juror's mind that Tory didn't do it. So we could really this whole trial could wrap up and we never know who actually shot her.
Yo, y'all, I see. Y'all put way too much sauce in it. Y'all put way too much sauce in it just now. Yo, Noble said, "What y'all think? What y'all thinking they trying to cover up? That man,
I think it's attached to them. If they weren't
And
involved in
Tory
this, I
found
think
out.
it was a very easy thing. But I think
yo,
something with Kylie, something at that house. I don't know.
man, yo, hold up. They on the No Jumper tweets. They said that Kelsey then demanded. No, Kelsey then told Tori, "Oh, she always does this." Kelsey told Tori, "Oh, she always does this." Then she told Tori that Megan had an intimate relationship with the baby and Ben Simmons behind Kelsey's back after Kelsey began dating both men. This confession escalated Megan and Kelsey's argument.
So she was just out here just passing pussy out like to
It's
everybody.
kind of sad to even think about that like that. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like Ben Simmons, like
Yeah, like
he's
what the
so far
fuck?
removed from this.
The baby?
Nah, yo, if you look at how Megan the baby move, you could have told that they
Oh,
had like some
Yeah, I be
etheric
thinking about how
connection.
big she is, but then again, she was fucking around with Tory. Like, sis, who else did you fuck? Like, just did the got you in trouble, got you shot. Like, what is going on?
Nah, this shit is yo. They gave motive. They gave yo. They have a horrible case.
Ben Simmons was
I
dating
can't.
Jenna,
It's
right?
horrible.
Didn't he date Kylie's sister?
Yep, I was just gonna say
Yep.
not
Wow,
the Kendall and
wow.
Ben
That's
Simmons
how she
thing.
got in the WAP video. That little relationship.
This is so messy.
Wow. Yo, yeah, we really come. This is Kardashian politics.
But is this any messier than like high school? Like I don't know. Like I don't know what kind of personally like I don't know. Like niggas was messy in high school. Niggas was messy in college. Like it's not. It's just mess on another level.
Yeah, but when you put in why Beyonce wasn't in the hot girl savage in the hot whatever the
You
hot
know how to
girl.
mind her motherfucking business.
Yeah, she still fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. She be sending her shit still. That's what I'm saying. Like it's power, it's elite power behind this. Like that we just do not know about. They hiding some shit.
Yo, hold up, y'all. I'm confused. They said that um Tory and Megan argument escalated after Megan called Tory's music trash. Prosecutors refute the love story. Then Kelsey told Tory, "Oh, she always does this." Like what? Always does what? Then they said that after Kelsey told Tory, "Oh, she always does this," she then told Tory that Megan had an intimate relationship with the baby and Ben Simmons behind Kelsey's back.
Like how all this tea gets spilled just because Tori was flirting with Kylie. Like I'm confused. Like the story is all over the place.
Nah, okay. They said that the defense called out the prosecutors for skipping and not mentioning Megan Thee Stallion drunken jealous tirade that led to Kylie Jenner kicking her out of the party.
Mm. She was
So that
Hey, real
oh
briefly, if Storm was in the room, I wish she was in here. November 20th, Megan raps on Shots Fired. Imagine nigga lying about shooting a real bitch just to save his face. Nigga, just to save a face, rap a nigga chill with. Like, she was dropping subliminals, man. Like, and she put in her music. That's their safe haven. And us as spectators got to look at all aspects. Like, how else would she even try to get this shit out? But that's, I mean, to the stallions, that could be, her way of, just making sure everybody on her toes. Like, look, I got to get y'all something. I can't be too quiet about it, because it's for a while there was. I know Twitter at least. What I was looking at was like, could she be lying? Like, like she wasn't looking too good for a while for Megan.
so Meg, oh, I forgot about that too. Meg and Kelsey doing diss tracks at each other.
Oh yeah. See, you see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Now your Mike just reminded me of that shit. I forgot all about that.
She did make a diss track. It's like who shot you? Was it something like that? No.
It was called Shots Fired, but it was to that like a remix to that beat for sure. It was called Shots Fired.
Yeah.
Hey yo, hold up. In the case, they said that the bullet casings was next to Kelsey Nicole chain. And in the song lyrics for this shit, Kelsey said, "Got my chain snatched. Damn, here you go lying. To be an A-list celeb, you doing too much trying." Then yo, that chain that she's talking about was on the floor in the transcript.
Oh, oh, okay. All right, Lex. Let's go.
Yo, this shit is yo. Meg is that yo. Meg is yo. Their defense is weak. Like yo, if we all on here and yo, y'all all intelligent as fuck, and I think I am too. Yo, a jury, yo, if don't you need like if one or two people say not guilty, isn't it like isn't it don't it be like weird shit like that involved with the jury proceedings though?
I believe everybody have to agree. Like they have to keep voting until they get the same votes. I believe. Never been. I never did jury, but I assume that's how it goes.
Yeah, them niggas been sending me them letters for a minute. I never respond
I
to them.
never been before.
I never yo, I look at them shits in the mail and I just toss them shits to the side, man. I don't know shit about that jury stuff. Hey yo, but Kelsey also said way she did 1501 should have knew I couldn't trust her. Protect black woman, huh? But you sending threats to me. Like, man. And yo, what about that sex tape? Kelsey also mentioned something about a sex tape.
Really? Who? With who? Who had sex with who?
It was in the song. In the bus and back, in the Kelsey Nicole song.
Oh.
Nah, yo, Mike, definitely check out, cause yo, you reminded me of this song when you quoted the Megan song, and then I was like, yo, I remember Kelsey made one too. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Maybe you could look at the. I'm gonna look at the Meg one, bro, and and you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could look at the Kelsey one, cause you know what I mean. You kind of you activated something with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I think Tory's gonna get off for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I just seen
Oh
that.
man.
I just seen that. Corey is going to testify. They will have him testify.
But what is
So that's the.
And
That's
that's
a
when I
for
worry
sure
for.
thing.
That's when I worry about Tory now. Because it's like I'm looking at it just from the conglomerate standpoint. Tory, a while back spoke about how he wanted to get out in the scope. He had them viral tweets. How he exposed everything if y'all let me out. And then he was solely after independent when he dropped that album entitled Umbrella something. But if Corey gets in and sway these people mindset, as that word was mentioned, that'll be the deciding factor, swaying these people minds. Celebrity status. He's familiar with courtrooms. Part of the dream team. Yeah. So it's like, if they sway these people, man, and then it shit could end up bad. Knowing that information now.
Yeah. This is kind of crazy, guys. Do they go to court tomorrow?
nah? They are today was all of this came out in the first day. I think they going to court the whole week. Like, hey, yo, yeah, I'm doing rooms about this thing the whole week
Please,
because
pretty please.
I'm doing it, man, because
Another
so
knock
and
on his case was when he showed up to what it was Rolling Loud, and he broke his restraining order violation when he joined the baby, sending subliminals. You know what I mean? Because the baby had relations with Megan as well. So, and he went to jail for that, and that cost him $900,000. So they're gonna bring that up in court. Like because you can't violate a restraining order. Period. Especially with the stipulations he was facing, 22 years. And even though it was business, again, like he's independent. You're not in the music industry in their eyes, so that's gonna knock him to a certain degree. Him violating that restraining order.
yeah, and that thing with August Alsina ain't help him out one bit though. That did not help him out one bit, cause then but yo, none of this explains like in what I'm looking at from the no jumper tweets. None of this explains, like they said, four. Defense alleged that Megan demanded the SUV is pulled over moments later. She hopped out, went over to Kelsey's side of the vehicle, and began to beat up Kelsey. Yeah, this is what the defense said. This is what Tory's defense. They're saying that in in defense of Tory, they say that Megan demanded the SUV is pulled over. She hopped out, went on Kelsey's side, kicked her ass, and then a witness named Sean Kelly, he witnessed this. So that's the witness. All right, and he's from that area. So they have a witness, and his name is Sean Kelly. Now I'm trying to find the fifth tweet, but they jumbled these shits up.
I didn't even know they reported shit like this.
Yeah, they tweets look nasty as heck. This shit is mad unorganized and dirty.
Out of place. I don't
Yeah,
even know where to start at or what's the last tweet. Like,
yeah, like what the fuck? Come on, no jumper. Yo, look, man. I'm
oh, go to
listen, man. I'm trying to
Nancy Dillon page as well. She's another one that's reporting.
put it up, pin it up, pin it up,
Gotcha.
pin it up, yo. But nah, y'all, this is and then here, this is where they got the gunshot residue. They said prosecutors offered an explanation for why gun residue was on both Tory Lanez and Kelsey. They alleged that Tory shot the firearm, but Kelsey tested for the residue because she was next to Tory when he shot the firearm, and he got some on her when he assaulted her. So, yes, I definitely think, Kelsey and the bodyguard, but yeah, that's Tory's bodyguard.
What if the bodyguard shot her?
Why? What is his motive
I
though?
don't
Like,
know. I'm just talking shit. Don't pay me no mind.
nah, like I really would want to, but that's how I feel about Tory. Like, yo, he has no reason to do that. He was about to knock down. Yo, he been wanting to get at Travis for a minute. He's probably like, look, his BM he's in the pool with his BM, right? Like, yo, come on, man. Y'all know how some niggas think. Dumb, like, what reason? And he just went viral all on the internet. Like, he probably left there with feeling like he's on 10. Now, I don't know if he was like if they was on pills or, but he literally has no reason to fuck up that energy. Why would he leave somewhere after he went viral on the internet? He's in the pool with his ops BM, and he got two girls in there and he clapped both of them. And that's what he was saying in the tweet. Like nigga, I was on a positive power trip. What fucking reason would I have to shoot this girl in her foot and tell her to dance, bitch? That shit does not make any type of sense. Nah, y'all, hold up, man. Let me see this Nancy Dillon. Let me see what. Ah, man,
What time zone is everybody in?
I'm on the east.
Central.
East Coast.
I'm on Pacific.
Okay. Yeah, I'm east as well. Is this taking place in Cali?
Now I think it's Oh yeah, that's a good question. I think so.
I believe so because that's where it happened at, right? That was in California.
Hey yo, that's great that you asked that. So I mean, it's yeah, that's great. Maybe they might drop some more stuff. Then that's what you was thinking.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. Yeah, more than likely, if it's in Cali, this shit can last up to a while because it's five about to be 5:30 here. So yeah, this gonna take a little minute. My eyes are
Yeah, it's
glued.
2:20 in Cali right now.
Yeah, it's still early. They ain't even have a break.